To reduce a fraction, we simply find a number that will divide into both the numerator and denominator. And here with the 8 and the 12, we see that both are divisible by 4. So we simply divide the top by 4, we divide the bottom by 4, and we're finished. Now you can reduce it in steps, such as this one here. If you cannot think of a number that divides into 48 and 180, since they're both even numbers, we could divide the top by 2 and the bottom by 2, and we could continue doing that. Well, they're both still even. So let's divide by 2 and divide by 2 again. The top and bottom now I see are divisible by 3, so we could divide by 3, divide the bottom by 3, and you get the final answer. So you don't always have to use the largest number that you can. You can do it in steps as well. So next up, fractions, decimals, and percents. We need to know how to convert from each of these. First one, in order to change a fraction to a decimal, I need to pull up my calculator here. In order to change a fraction to a decimal, you simply divide. And as you divide, make sure you divide top by bottom. So this would be typed in as 8 divided by 15, and that gives me 0.5, 3, and then the 3 repeats. To change that same thing to a percent, we simply move our decimal over twice, and that'd be 53 point, and that 3 continues going on forever, and that'd be as a percent. So let's do some backwards now. To change a decimal to a fraction form, we simply see what place values we have here. This is the tenths place. This is the hundredths place, so we read this as 38 hundredths. So let's just write it like that. That's the actual fraction, 38 hundredths. And then we simply reduce it like we did before. To change a decimal to a percent, again, we just move the decimal over twice, and that's going to be 38%. Now, we could go from percent to fraction in this way. The word percent actually means out of 100. So we could do 38 out of 100, like we did before, and then reduce it. And then finally, to change from a percent to the other two forms, 95%, two different ways we could do this. We could move our decimal back twice to the left, and that's going to be 0.95. And then to turn that to a fraction, we simply read it. That's going to be 95 hundredths. And then we can reduce it. Divide the top by 5, divide the bottom by 5. The other way, again, we know that percent means out of 100, so we could have went that direction as well.